Hi, beautiful people. How are you all doing today? I guess you are having a very wonderful day. Yes. Before I proceed, I would like to thank you all that has been with me, and then the people that are still coming up to subscribe. I really appreciate you guys, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's because of you that I'm here. And then I can't stop thanking you. All right? Thank you. Okay. Let me go to the topic of today. Can you see my hand? Can you see what I'm holding? Can you see it? You can see it? Yes. This is red palm oil. Red palm oil. All right? For cooking. Yes. Nothing, no more attached. This is no more added stuff in it, okay? This is for cooking. You know, something happened last night. I had an attack. What happened? You know, someone actually asked that I, assist her in doing spiritual work, you know. So I went over the weekend to buy some stuff I'm using for the spiritual work. Okay? Yes. So this person, something strong is following her. Something really deep and something strong. I cannot share it here with you guys. And it's I like keeping, people's secrets. Okay? So it's between me and her. She is already aware of what is happening. I've already told her. I bought all the she told me, she called me that she cannot be able where she is. Alright, she's outside the country. Where she is, she cannot buy all those stuffs that she can use for the rituals and for the prayer, that I should help her and do it. I said, okay. I told her the thing she has to send to me for me to be able to do this. Okay? Yeah, okay. So I went over the weekend to the spiritual shop where I always buy my stuffs because mine is already finished. So I went there to buy stuffs. Okay? Then my alligator pepper got finished. I don't have alligator pepper anymore, and I always want to buy from that place because I like the shorter alligator pepper. It's more effective. I've used the longer ones and it's really not giving me what I want. So all the while I've always been buying the short alligator pepper from them. And then the other ones I had, I buried it, and it has not completed 21 days. You have to bury it. I've thought about it. You have to bury it, and it has to complete 21 days, okay, to get the potency and the viability. So when I went there, I told them I wanted alligator pepper. They said they don't have those short ones. I said, okay, no problems. Maybe they said they are going to have it within the week. Because I know that for me to do any spiritual work, I have to keep my alligator pepper very close to me. Okay? It is very, very, in fact, I always put it as number one. So I don't have it, and I couldn't buy. I said, okay, no problem. Yeah, I can always do it, Then I started gathering the stuffs. But before I started that prayer, it's supposed to be a midnight prayer by 12. I got everything ready, but I was feeling somehow. I said, I must do this thing because this is the day that I'm supposed to do this. That's the particular day that prayer works perfectly well. Okay? Because when they have their meetings, that is when they used to have their meeting. And when they have their meeting, if you do it that very time, you will scatter whatever plans it is. That time that they want to gather, many of them want to gather, all the witches want to gather, you do it. So I was doing this midnight, I was getting ready for me to do this midnight ritual. Nothing happened though. I succeeded. Everything worked out perfectly. Everything worked out perfectly. But do you know what happened? When it was time for me to go, I think around 2 a.m. or so, I was about going to bed. I laid down. I noticed that someone was attacking me. It was a serious attack, like pinning me down, and then all my body, as if something was, holding me back, and something was walking around my skin. I said, wow, you came to the wrong person, because I'm prepared. You came to the wrong person. So it occurred to me. I went to where I'm keeping my stuffs, where I used to keep my stuffs. I got up immediately, and where I'm keeping with force, I got up. You understand? Where I was keeping I used to keep my stuff. I went to go and get my alligator pepper. I couldn't find any there. I knew I didn't have any. Then something just told me, I've never used this thing before. This is the first time I'm using it, and it worked for me. That is why I said, let me come and share it with you people. Nobody has ever told me that you can use red palm oil to scare away witches and they will never return. I never knew. Do you know? I never knew. This is the first time I tried it, and the thing was just a voice telling me I should enter the kitchen, go to the kitchen and take palm oil. Go to the kitchen and take palm oil. Go to the voice kept on, repeating it. I was like, what has palm oil got to do with witches? And then I've never used it before. I've never heard that you can use it to scare away witches. Then even if I get it, well, how do I even do it? I don't even know. How am I supposed to pour it on the floor all over? And then when my children now wake up, and then they'll be like, what is all this red stuff, Mom? I was like, well, I was asking myself questions. I said, what is this voice? Are you sure you are from the direct? You understand? I was like, what is how these things happen? When you hear a voice, give it as in think about it, because you know how God does his things. He cannot put us to shame. He knows that what I'm doing it. I'm following light. He knows. And I can never involve myself in anything darkness. So if you're here that you are telling me to tie somebody, do this one, I can do it, but I will never do it. I cannot do it. I will do the right thing, always right thing. I'll have to always be upright in whatever I'm doing. What I'm using for my for my rituals is all the things we eat, whatever we can put in our mouth. It is not diabolical. I keep saying it. So when I got to the kitchen, I stood there for some time. I stood for a while because I got confused. I brought the palm oil. I looked at it. I dropped it. I sighed, and then I dropped it. I said, what am I going to use this one for? I sighed. I laid down again. The same thing happened. This thing happened 3 good times. All my body. I was feeling like something was walking on top of my skin. I got up. I looked at my skin. I said, You understand? At a time, it looked like my hand was becoming my hand now. You understand? As if my hand was becoming, heavier than the other. I said, no, this one has passed. Be careful. I now went. The voice came again. This time around, it never allowed me to think about anything. It was reoccurring. I now went to the kitchen and brought it. Immediately I brought it. As I just opened the oil. I opened the oil. I tied the hand. I opened the oil. The voice said, take it, rub it as a cream all over your body. I said, shoo, really? Palm oil again, all over my body, now body cream. I said, no problem, let me just do as the voice has said. I took the palm oil. I rubbed it all over my body, from my face. In fact, if you see me in the morning, you will say, what is going on with you? You understand? I rubbed it all over my body. This oil was really filled up. It finished on my body. I rubbed it all over my body. And like that, in fact, the bedsheet I used, the bedsheet I was lying on was filled. I don't care. So long as this is a revelation, so long as it worked, it's not a problem. How much is bedsheet? Do you understand? So I just rubbed it all over my body. Normally, I don't. When I'm doing my rituals, I always carry my natural hair. This is a wig. So I even took some, rubbed it on my hair, It was later in the morning I started washing off. Okay? So when I now laid down, nothing happened again. Nothing happened. Then come the dream. I had a dream. After I laid down, I had a dream. And that dream is a revelation, because when I asked the lady if she knows so person that looked like this and that, it was a revelation in the dream. I told her. She said yes, that she is her friend. I said, that is where your problem is coming from. Have you seen it? God has a way of doing things, and I thank him for such revelation. When I was telling my husband, I said, wow, this is another revelation. You understand? So that is it. That's how it happened. And I said, why not? So please, anytime you notice that you are being attacked. One thing is using alligator pepper. Another thing, using salt. But this one is the latest revelation. Please always keep it in your house. We all have palm oil, so always make sure that it's very close to you. Whenever they visit you, use it and scare them up. And then only that dream that I had, and I saw that lady, a young lady like that. I told her, I sent her a message, and I also told her. She called me. She said, wow, how did I know? How did I know? I said, this is the person that is your problem, because it was revealed to me. And that was the lady, exact lady that was attacking me. She was attacking me because she doesn't want me to know the truth, the problem behind. She doesn't want me to know what she's up to, because they know, they know people that in fact God is with, and then the people that are bigger than them. Okay, so please, my people, Oma has come up with this. I'm sure you have not heard this anywhere. Even me too, I've never heard it. I've not seen that somebody can use this to scare off witches. I've not seen, I've not heard. I've not seen, I've not heard. You understand? So please, you people should always keep this, because it works. This one is something that I experienced on my own. It's not like somebody told me. I have seen it. It's worked. So from now henceforth, I'll be using this. Okay? For anybody that comes to tell me about witches, rub palm oil all over your body, from head to toe. You understand? Rub it. As you're rubbing it, be making declarations. As you're rubbing it, always make declarations. Don't just rub it because you're rubbing it. You have to always make declarations that what you don't know will never know you. You don't know that they will never know you. Don't have any connection with darkness. Witches are darkness. They are dark. They use black magic. They use dark magic. You are light. Okay? We are light, and all what we are doing is to the glory of God, because we are using all the things that God has given us. Imagine, look at palm oil now. Is palm oil diabolic? It's not diabolic, but you can use it to scare off witches. All right, we have come to the end of today's video. Okay, all right. I love you all, as always. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for seeing me as your family, just like I have accepted you all as my family too. All right, so I love you all. Okay, do have a wonderful day. Bye. I should dance for you. One of these days I'm going to sing for you guys. I can actually sing. I can sing, I can dance, a little bit. Oh my God, I know you guys will say that. This is your own myself. Have a wonderful day. Life is filled. I love fun. Okay. In as much as I'm a spiritualist, I also like fun, because life is fun. What is life without fun? Nothing. Bye.